Life is a difficult journey. We are all passers by. Hello everyone, welcome to today's Sinology Heart Brigade. What I would like to share with you today is those who don't like to owe favors. There are often this psychology which is very realistic. In life, the friendship between people, most of them are built by bothering others. When you ask someone for help, I owe a favor, always looking for an opportunity to give back, and so on and so forth. Friendship with each other is established. However, there is a kind of person who does not like to owe favors. They don't want to trouble people. When encountering things, I always solve them alone. It seems very impersonal. Don't love people who owe favors. There are usually the following habits. Strong sense of self-esteem. This reminds me of a joke from a variety show. I, when Moo will starve to death. Never eat a single thing. It's just that for people with a strong sense of self-esteem, they really do. We will never accept favors from others. In their opinion, accepting help from others is tantamount to being laughed at. It will make you feel uncomfortable because of the fear of being looked down upon by others. So no matter how much trouble you have, they will all figure it out on their own. Even if it can't be solved, they are also reluctant to accept help from others. They will simply in their hearts accept his help. It means that I am inferior to him. This is something I can't accept. I don't admit that I'm worse than others, so I'm going to carry it myself. In fact, the stronger the self-esteem of the person tends to be, the more likely it is to lose. It is because they are unwilling to bow their heads, so some opportunities will be missed. It is also easy to have a bad relationship with the people around you because of your stubbornness. I feel that it is difficult to return the favor. In life, avoid it no matter what. There will always be times when you need to trouble others, and some people will be repeatedly entangled, afraid of indebtedness, even if it's a matter of making up your mind to ask for help. If it helps yourself too much, I will also feel shame. I'm afraid that I won't be able to repay this favor, thus preferring to give up rather than accept. This mentality is often due to previous experiences of psychological shadows, or someone has said something similar to them. For example, Xiaoming, who was naughty and mischievous when he was a child. Because of bad grades, I was always called a parent. At a parent-teacher conference, the teacher put Xiaoming's mother aside alone. Tell her that Xiaoming's grades are poor, he deserves in class, and he loves to make trouble. Xiaoming's mother was immediately ashamed, and when she returned home, looking at Xiaoming, who was playing a game, the accumulated anger finally exploded. Say it to him in a loud voice. Your father and I have worked hard to earn money. It's for you to read. If you don't work, are you worthy of us? From that moment on, Xiaoming became silent. In my heart, I always think that my parents have given a lot. I owe something to my parents, and this kind of indebtedness will make him think that his request will cost the other party a lot. It's hard to pay it back on your own. Thus afraid of bothering others. In Please Answer 1988秒, there's a heartwarming story. Sang-woo's grandmother mortgaged the house to the bank, seeing that the house is about to be taken away by the bank, and Sang-woo's mother has always been indifferent. I am still thinking about whether it will be difficult to repay the favor if I ask others for help, whether they owe something to others. After Azzy's father found out, without saying a word, he offered help to the Sang-woo family, and said to Sang-woo's mother, "People live. Some things need to be owed favors and trouble others. Everyone else lives like that. Don't hold it alone. Don't be afraid that you will owe someone or repay the favor. Just go for help." Long-term relationships need to be indebted to each other. Dale Carnegie once said, if you want to have a long and deep friendship, you have to learn to owe people. because it makes people feel valued and engaged. Be bold and try and ask the other person, even if there is something to be owed. This is where the relationship between the two sides comes in. Overly honest mentality. The United Kingdom poet John Lennon once said, "No man is an island. No one can live on their own. But in life, some people are too honest. I'd rather wrong myself than trouble others." A sheep net then shared his story. He is always receptive to the requests of others, but he rarely accepts the requests of others. He felt that this would reduce unnecessary disputes and burdens. The dormitory is a long way from the route station, and he doesn't have a battery car. It takes a long time to pick up the parcel every time. The roommate happened to have a battery car. It is very convenient to pick up the parcel. Every time before going out, I will ask everyone if they need to pick up the courier on their behalf. He was afraid that his roommate would take too many deliveries and it would be inconvenient to ride. So every time I would rather go all the way to get it myself. Also like that you don't have a courier. After rejection again and again over time, the roommate doesn't ask him anymore when he goes out. The two parties who originally had a good relationship lacked a linked relationship, gradually becoming distant. It also became very polite when chatting. Give and give is a cycle. When you refuse to reciprocate again and again, it destroys the cycle of the relationship. It also slowly pushed away the relationship between the two sides. The building of human relationships. It is by asking each other to last. Some people think that asking others is something that makes them feel guilty. Think that giving more and receiving less in return will allow you to have a clear conscience in your relationship. However, blindly giving is too much. The other party doesn't know how to get you to accept the return. Relationships can also slowly drift apart. Try to accept what others give. Take the initiative to help others while feeling guilty. Form a good cycle. There is pay, there is return. It is the foundation of people-to-people relationships. In reality, some people are not afraid to ask for help. They are not afraid to borrow money because they are at peace with their hearts. There is no guilt and I don't feel like it's wrong. Nothing is out of place. I am at ease, so I ask for help. But some people don't. Once they turn to others. If you find someone to help you borrow money, you will feel a great sense of indebtedness. This feeling can upset their mental balance. It makes them very uncomfortable. Here's an example. I myself was very reluctant to ask for help. Find someone to borrow money. It's okay for you to ask me to help, and it's okay to borrow money. It's okay to even pay a little more. But let me turn it the other way around. I'm going to be very uncomfortable, all kinds of uncomfortable. This is the feeling of guilt and discomfort in the heart. Everyone's psychological comfort zone is different. There is also a difference in the perception of borrowing money and asking for help. This is normal.